Hello and welcome to the episode of TechOne. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the iPhone 7, we're going to be unboxing it and setting it up and just talking about the general features. Let's go. Okay, so like I said, in this particular video we're going to be taking a look at the iPhone 7 32GB Black Edition. Now what we're going to be talking about is basically the specs, how fast it is in comparison to previous generations of iPhone, and generally how it feels in the hand and what it's like to look at. So the iPhone 7 is pretty much waterproof, as has been proven in Everything Apple Pro's test, which I'll leave a link to in the description below. It's got an A10 Fusion chip, which is technically not quad-core, but it does have 4 cores, but only ever runs 2 at a time. Other than that, you've pretty much got the same phone as last year. Obviously, you've got the better camera, which is the main focal point of this video. So optical image stabilization is now available for both the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, with the 7 Plus gaining that second camera lens, allowing for better optical zoom. In the box you'll find the power brick, nothing unusual there. You've got your Lightning AirPods now, and you've got an adapter to convert Lightning male to female 3.5mm audio jack. In addition, you can now take 8MP still photos while recording 4K video. You've got a 7MP front-facing shooter with an f-stop value of 2.2. Still got the Retina flash. And now got 1080p video recording on the front camera. And probably the biggest change is the new home button. Now, as it has been said by I think Jonathan Morrison or maybe Marquez Brownlee, or MKBHD if you will, it doesn't actually feel like the previous generation home buttons. What you'll find is that it actually feels like you're clicking the entire bottom of the phone rather than a button itself. But either way, the click is lifelike and very convincing to those who wouldn't have batted an eye. So overall, I think that the iPhone 7 is a tremendous phone and definitely worthy of an upgrade from the iPhone 6, but probably not so the iPhone 6s. I'll show you as to why that is later in the video. I've got some speed tests, or rather 2 Geekbench benchmarks, with the iPhone 6 being pitted against the iPhone 7. Now, the one thing that you should know is that I will have another video coming out soon doing a full speed test, a sort of a phone buff style one, if you will. And we'll check out how fast the iPhone 7 is in comparison to the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6s, or rather the iPhone 6s Plus. One quick thing to note, 2.23 GHz is the base clock speed of the iPhone 7, and 1.4 GHz on the iPhone 6, and the iPhone 7 now has 2 GB of RAM versus the iPhone 7 Plus's 3 GB of RAM. So let's just go ahead and begin the speed test right now. I'm using Geekbench 4 for this very first test, so we'll go ahead and open that up, and don't worry, I will speed it along. There you go, you can see the phones there running on the exact same operating system. Let's go ahead and begin this test. Okay, so we've got some pretty conclusive results there. Let's go ahead and fire up Geekbench 3 now for a comparison on that platform, or rather app as well. So let's go ahead and begin this speed test. Okay, so what I thought I'd do, instead of speeding this section up, I'd like to emphasise just how fast the iPhone 7 and indeed iPhone 6 are at running the Geekbench 3 test. So we're going to go ahead and leave these in real time. So the iPhone 7 is finished already with a 3,523 on the single core score test, and 6,122 on the multi-core score test thing. iPhone 6 should be finishing up now. As you can see, 1,629 on the single core test, and 2,915 on the multi-core test. This has been TechOne. That has been the iPhone 7 unboxing, setup, and small speed test, I suppose you could say. Be sure to check back for some upcoming videos on the iPhone 7. Be sure to leave a like, comment in the comment section below, and subscribe for more. See you soon.